Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for January 2nd to the 8th. Happy New Year! I hope that the year has kicked off really well for you, Gemini, and that you've had a great holiday season or whatever you celebrate. Here we are back for another year, and here am I in front of the camera, of all things. Many of you will know that have been following me for a while, as I identify as a very shy introvert, which is why I'm normally behind the camera apart from my intro. But I was doing these for a little while in 2020, and I thought I'd bring it back and just see how we go, how I go, get over myself, get out of my own way, and turn up in front of the camera for a bit more of a live experience where I can connect with you. Let me know in the comments, Gemini, do you prefer this? Does it not make a difference to you? I would love to hear your opinion. Also, to let you know, I'm back on board for personal readings and healings. All those links are down below for you. Also, your 2023 yearly readings are up. You will find the link to the playlist down below as well, so make sure you check yours out to see how the year may play out for you. Okay, enough chat, Gemini, let's jump into it. What I'll be doing is drawing some energies from the Moonchild Tarot to shape up the theme of this general reading, and then I will be using the Rider-Waite for your main tarot block. So Gemini, well, I've got one flowing out straight away. Oh, it's the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is this energy, Gemini, of really stepping into your independence and your self-leadership. Now, we'll see how the reading progresses. This can mean that you're making moves to increase your stability, your security, your financial position. It's the Pentacle, right? Now, this could be through, your work career. It could be through business or investments. The Nine of Pentacles is also a really great omen in terms of, your health, your well-being, how you're looking, how you're feeling, and really projecting that energy out into the world. It's a bit of a butterfly emerging, maybe after, a time of, maybe too much eating and drinking over the holiday period. Things are getting back on track, and as a result, it's also a real energy of being magnetic. So let's see what else we've got. Second one out. Oh, Three of Swords. Okay, so there could have been a disappointment that you have navigated maybe towards the end of 2022 or over the holidays. Now, of course, the Three of Swords can be indicative of a severing of ties. That could be in a relationship, a romantic relationship or partnership, or even with an organization, friend or family member. It's known as the Heartbreak card. So this could indicate that you're actually in a period of recovery from some kind of ending or disappointment here. But the Nine of Pentacles shows that you're actually really owning this newfound independence and actually really shining bright because of it. So maybe the tail end of the healing process here. The Three of Swords can indicate that you're feeling all the things and going through the painful part, but I want you to keep in mind, Gemini, that it is a 3 for a reason, because from that, that hurt, that heartbreak, there is a real fertility there for creation, for rebirth as well, and that's why it's the Three of Swords, because 3 is the number of the Empress. So you're open to opportunity for the new also. One more of these, 10 of Cups, yeah. And it feels like whatever was lost for you, Gemini, Spirit is saying that it did happen for a reason, because it wasn't in alignment with your 10 of Cups vision. Now, I call the 10 of Cups my blessed best life energy, and that's going to look different from, between me and you and others. But generally the 10 of Cups vision is, living a beautiful life with a life partner in a place that you love, with, happiness and your resource needs met, and sort of feeling the levels of fulfillment and happiness. So what Spirit is saying is that yes, there was an ending. Yes, there was maybe a disappointment, or it seemed like that. But what you will realize in hindsight, Gemini, is this was really happening for you and not to you, because it is realigning you to the path that can lead to the 10 of Cups. So Yeah, sometimes we don't realize until later on. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to speed things up while I pull your tarot energies. I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, Gemini, well, these are your cards and I'm going to talk through them now, and it feels very aligned with what we have established so far from the lead energies. So the first card out, Seven of Swords. Okay, this is the classic energy of deception or betrayal, or feeling like maybe we've been misled, maybe we've been you know, taken from, maybe, you know, somebody did have an agenda or was up to no good, or something else sneaking around behind our back. So the Seven of Swords is here. Now, you could have been dealing with somebody who wasn't completely honest with you, or had integrity lapses, or maybe you were the last to find out that maybe they weren't invested in the situation, you know, in the first place. Now, the Knight of Pentacles sitting next to that is a Virgo energy for me. You might have been dealing with a Virgo. I also have Scorpio here with the Death energy. But what the Knight of Pentacles shows me, Gemini, is that you were invested in this, and there might have been talk of plans in this. Like if this was in a relationship, you might have been talking about future plans and, you know, like what you both wanted for life, for the outcome of this situation. If this does happen to be in work career, because it's a general reading, okay, I'm reading the pattern and you can apply it to your life area. This can indicate that, you know, that you thought there was growth here, that there might have been talk about, okay, well, if you stay here and do a good job, you know, there's pathways to go further, to really, you know, progress here, or to move into leadership positions. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with somebody who was promising the right things at the time, okay? That's what I'm feeling. So there, because of that, you were invested, you know, you were invested and you believed this person, this organization. However, the Five of Wands here is an indication that there was energy going in other directions here. Now, this can mean that there was other competition, other, you know, rivalry for this opportunity for this person. Sometimes this can be an energy of conflict, right? Like whether it's inner conflict, so you might have, you know, been feeling some undercurrents here. But as a reader, the Five of Wands for me can indicate that there was a dispersion of energy, that this person or this you know, employer, manager, whoever it was that you were involved with, you know, wasn't entirely, you know, focusing that promise at you, right? They might have kind of been grooming a selection of people and seeing, well, who responds to this? Who looks to have the most promise, the most growth? So hence the Seven of Swords, agendas, and, you know, not being completely honest, you know, from the get-go. So I feel that with the Death card here, Gemini, that there has been an ending here, or potentially, like, this might not even have played out yet. So with the Death card, we are reminded to surrender. You know, if this is unfolding now, or if it has been, if you're in that Three of Swords recovery, just keep in mind that this is happening again. It's happening for you, not to you. And with this, with the Scorpionic energy here, the universe is saying that in time, this may have become that toxic, right? They might have had a sting in their tail, and you're being released from this so that you can actually move into greater alignment. So that's the Death card. But the Death card, of course, is very linked to the Sun energy. We see it rising on the horizons, because behind this is a new path, is a new dawn, is a new day, which is a beautiful, you know, energy that, you know, we can sort of trust in beyond the Death card. Now, the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, following on from that, the Two of Pentacles could also mean that there is a decision-making process going on. Now, possibly some of you are dealing with somebody who may not have made the final decision, or may have led you to believe that, you know, that there is a chance, that there is hope, that, you know, they might have let you down lightly, that sort of thing. If so, I think that you need to really come to terms and accept that this is probably the final ending, okay? Because with the Hanged Man at the end of the reading, it can indicate that you're waiting, that you might be waiting for a final answer, or there's still that kind of hanging out for hope here. So the universe wants to remind you with the Seven of Wands that this wasn't ultimately in alignment for you. The Seven of Wands for me says that it would have resulted in, you know, a lot of challenges down the track, and maybe rivalry with others, competition, needing to defend yourself, needing to protect yourself in some way. So essentially the universe has given you a bit of a, you know, get out of jail, you know, card here, and aligning you to your path. You've learned what you needed to learn from this. And even if you are still feeling a little bit unsteady here, Gemini, know that this too shall pass. So the bottom row here of the outcome, Four of Swords, Two of Wands, Hanged Man, I do feel a waiting here, and if so, I think it's time to move into the energy of acceptance, Gemini. The Four of Swords is saying process the Three of Swords, you know, the hurt, the disappointment that might be sort of still bearing down on you. But what you don't know right now is that there is an Ace of Swords buried here. That is a new beginning. That is a breakthrough. And it might be that hindsight, you know, insight or epiphany that comes through where you kind of see things clearly. And from that place, you can make peace with this. You may also, Gemini, learn a truth, okay? Ace of Swords is associated sometimes with learning the truth, or a truth exposed, or learning someone's agenda, and all those pieces falling into place where you go, okay, yep, now I actually feel okay about moving forward, getting out there again, making new plans, seeking new potential. Two of Wands. So interestingly, the Hanged Man is the card that comes before the Death card in the Major Arcana, where sometimes we haven't reached that point of acceptance that there are final endings here, and that's the enlightenment, that's the breakthrough that we're needing to have here. It's through accepting that this ending is upon you that will actually lead to freedom and liberation, and it's actually going to lead to some kind of new opportunity for you. The Two of Wands, new plans, expanding, getting out there again, new potential. I really, really love this energy. So that's what I see for you, Gemini. That's your reading. Yeah, we are starting the new year from this place, but this is going to be you starting from a clear slate, okay? And from that clear slate, you can create, you know, whatever you want for 2023. And you have an opportunity too to learn the lessons from this, to take into your next situations, and really seek what is in alignment with your values, your beliefs, what you want for your life. So let's draw an oracle card to close out. I'm going to use Divine Abundance for you, Gemini. Reframe. Oh my goodness. Do you know what this says? I know this camera won't autofocus, but this card says, this is happening for me, not to me. Can't make it up, Gemini. Can't make it up. So yeah, reframe it. You've had a hard run in this situation. Remember, the Seven of Swords was all them, not you. And you can't take ownership for that. But what you can take ownership for, Gemini, is the reframe, and realizing that this is just part of your journey. You learned something important here, and you know, now you can, you know, take that learning into your next situation. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope you found this useful. I hope it provided you with some insight and guidance. Remember, I'm back for personal readings. Link down below to my website. You can jump across and see what I'm offering. Please do go and watch your 2023 yearly overview. You might want to bookmark that one because I go through the monthly energy, so you can track it as you go through the year. There is also an extended version of that reading available where I jump into work, career, money, investment, finance, and love and relationships for you for a deeper dive. So you might want to check that one out. And that is it from me. Let me know if you like this format, and I may just show up again next week. And I'm just wishing you so much love and magic. Gemini, do take care. Bye for now.